Tim Downie is on the line with me, live. Tim lives very near the scene we're looking at live. Tim, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
And I can hear, oh, there, I'm not just hearing you, I'm seeing you as well. Tim, my name is Heather, and thank you very much. Just where are you, Tim, in relation to the fire that's burning in that Grenfell Tower?
I'm about 500-600 meters
Okay.
away. If you literally look straight out of the window that's in front of me, it's literally at the end of the street. It's just there, and yeah.
So you're as close as we're going to get in terms of an eyewitness account. And this broke out about 1 o'clock in the morning. We've been telling people all day. What happened in your home at 1 o'clock in the morning? How did you become aware of what was going on down the street?
Well, I think I was made aware probably about 1:30, quarter to 2. It was just a sheer volume of fire engines, ambulances, helicopters. I mean, you know, you live in the centre of London, you expect to hear sirens, but not just this constant sound. And then you wake up, you go to the window, and then you hear people, and you just heard people shouting, screaming, "It's on fire! It's on fire!" And then you look out of the window, and then there was just this wall of fire at the end of your road, at the end of your home.
So what did you do?
Well, at first you are stunned and just looking at it, just wondering what on earth has happened. And then people started running down the street saying they need water. The people they were bringing out with a lot of smoke inhalation. So you just grab as many bottles of water that you have in the house. We ran out, took them down to the police lines, along with clothes. These people have just literally been evacuated with nothing, just what they are standing in, like kids just in their pajamas, or just whatever things they had just got thrown on. So you bring in coats and shoes, in some cases just anything. I mean, the local little corner shops and corner stores were opening their doors, and we were taking out crates of water and wheeling them down. It's been a real community effort. At like 2 in the morning, everyone was up and trying to do whatever they could to just help, as it just escalated very, very quickly.
Very quickly, talk about the speed of this. We're hearing it broke out, they think, on the second floor, but then just shot up right to the top of the building. Can you talk about the speed at which this took hold?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that really got me, I mean, when I looked at it, there was a whole wall, like 27 floors were on fire. And that was probably within about half an hour of it actually breaking out. But give it 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and the whole building was on fire. We're talking 140 flats, 4 sides of a 27-story tower block was just ablaze. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I would expect maybe like a house to go down, but not 2.5 hours for a tower block. And with that just came this horrendous smell of like bonfires and plastic, this kind of acrid plastic smell that would just waft down, and then you would hear people inside shouting and trying to get out, just trying to flash their iPhones, flash the lights on their phones to just get attention, to say, "Here I am, please help."
Okay, let me just jump in there, Tim, because I just want to draw people's attention. We're actually looking at the pictures that you yourself took of the building just down your street, in addition to the video. So this is what you've observed from home. And then, as you've told us, you raced up there with the water to try to help. You talked about the smell. I mean, it must, the feel. Was it hot as you got close to that police line?
Really hot, especially when the wind changed and you get to that cordon, and it was unbelievable, like this wall of heat, and I can't even imagine, as a firefighter, as a member of the emergency services, just having to go into that. And also, I heard you mention earlier about the cladding that was on the side of this block. It seemed that the fire would go underneath it and just pop off this cladding, and so it was raining down. Like, I mean, they're about 2 foot wide, and they were just falling, blazing, falling out of the sky. I can't imagine what it was doing underneath to people. I mean, it was still happening. I went round to the other side of the building at one point about 4 or 5 hours later, and it was just raining ash and burnt pieces of foam.
Tim, talk about the people. When you were there, as you said, you saw them in their pajamas. They just obviously escaped, run for their lives. We have been talking about accounts of babies being thrown and caught by below, people, as you said, flashing lights, trying to get attention to be rescued, people maybe even jumping. I mean, just the terror that these people must have experienced. Can you just give me again a little bit more of the sense of what you saw from the people who had run from that building?
Yeah, I mean, some of the most thing that's just going to stay with me for a long time is just seeing the children that are being brought out saying, I can't find my friends. Where are my friends? And that's very difficult to deal with. Seeing families crying on the side of the road where their sisters and aunts and brothers, they don't know where they are. They live in the same block, but they haven't heard anything. They can't get hold of them. I mean, really deeply affecting. I think everybody here has been deeply affected, but the community has come together and is just doing whatever we can, really.
I tell you, we're deeply affected from all the way in Canada as we watch these incredible stories, hear them, watch those pictures. And Tim, your account, riveting. I thank you very much for speaking with us here today across this country. There's Tim Downie, who not only witnessed but then raced to help.